What's up, guys? Michael here with Valencia Fan TV, bringing you another video about the club we all love, Valencia. Be sure to subscribe for the latest news, predictions, as well as match recaps. So let's get into it, guys. I'm worried about Valencia. We struggled mightily last year with scoring goals. Our top goal scorers were Edison Cavani with 5 goals, Justin Kluivert with 7, and Samuel Lino with 7. We struggled last year at the best of times to score goals, and frankly, after the World Cup in December, it was shocking to say the least. Over a 15-game period, so from match day 15 to match day 29, we scored a total of 8 goals, and that includes a 2-goal game from us. I know, shocking. We had a massive two-goal output in one game. But needless to say, if you're scoring 8 goals over a 15-game span, you're having some serious problems scoring goals, and it's going to be nearly impossible for you to pick up consistent wins or even draws at that point, unless you somehow 1-0 your way to victories across the board. But realistically, if you're scoring that few of goals over a time period, you're going to be in trouble. Now, that was bad enough. Since then, things have seemed to have gotten worse. I think we all had a little bit of optimism coming into the 2023 transfer window, but Peter Lim never fails to deliver. And I think we're even a little bit more concerned at this point now. As you can see, we've lost Samuel Lino, who had 7 goals last year and was extremely creative. We lost Justin Kluivert, who had 7 goals last year. Justin Kluivert actually had a $15 million purchase option, which wouldn't have been that bad, all things considering, in my opinion. And lastly, we're stuck with Edison Cavani, who I believe is an absolute icon of the game. And I think he actually can be pretty good for us. But he only scored 5 goals last year and really tailed off after the World Cup. So, needless to say, we are in some very concerning times. What I would say is that last year, if you look at a lot of our business was done after this date right now. So I think Castillejo was brought in like July 12th, but after that, Nico Gonzalez came in August. Kluivert was August 31st. Lino was August 31st. I remember that Cavani was pretty late in the summer last year as well. He missed a few games with us. So I mean, there is still time for us to get some deals done, but that's not ideal. We want these players to have a proper preseason with Valencia. We want them to have the proper time needed to gel with the club, so they can come out of the gates scoring goals immediately. And needless to say, I'm concerned, guys. I think it's going to be another tough year. I was hopeful coming into this year. I was thinking maybe Peter Lim would have had a wake-up call, but it doesn't appear to be the case. Now, we did actually get a 1-0 win over Nottingham Forest. I was surprised. I didn't actually get to catch the game because I don't have access to the preseason games for Valencia. But with that being said, the 1 goal we scored was from Javi Guerra. Javi Guerra, a very promising player. I love him out of central defensive midfield, but I just don't think you can rely on a defensive midfielder for goals. I mean, even a great world-class defensive midfielder is going to get you 5 or 6 goals a season. So for us to actually be relying on that, it's concerning to say the least. So we do have a couple of players who are in that forward position still. We have Diego Lopez. We have Alberto Mari Sanchez, who's very unproven. We have Fran Perez from the reserve squad, very unproven. I think he's played like 7 or 8 games in his career. Of course, we have Marcos Andre, who's been an absolute flop. We have Samu Castillejo. I'm not the biggest fan, but he is a veteran. He has proven in the past that he can score some goals. And of course, we have the wild card, Edison Cavani. If Cavani can get back to his normal form or his form of previous years, I think we do have potentially a good chance of scoring some goals. But barring Edison Cavani going back to his, 2017 form at the age of 36, I think we're in some trouble, guys. Let me know what your thoughts. I think there is still some time to turn things around, but as it stands, our attacking options are very, very concerning. There can't be anyone across the board at Valencia who feels too confident. I do like the signing of Papalu. I think that he'll add some stability to the midfield, and I actually rate our midfield pretty good, especially if we can keep Musa in the midfield. I'm not the biggest fan of Musa, but I think that Musa is a solid player. He can add some depth to us and athleticism. So let me know what you guys think. As always, I'm Moot Valencia, and thanks for watching.